What's going on, everyone? This is Chris Walton. This is week 7 of AV203. So last week I posted an article as an update. There was no discussion post last week. I posted an article for you to read. It was about the Part 121 certification process by the FAA. So it's different steps to the certification process. The one for Part 135 differs slightly. And that I think I posted that as well. But I'm going to just give a quick overview of what the certification process is, a little bit on how it works, and then we'll get into this week's assignment and stuff like that. So, pretty much the goal of this entire certification process is the FAA wants to make sure that an air carrier, before they operate, that they're one, complying under safety regulations, and that they're two, they're operating in a safe environment. Safety is the FAA's number one, safety and efficient operations, but safety is the number one priority of the FAA. So, Federal Aviation Administration, they use the air carrier certification process to ensure that the applicant, if you want to create an airline, you would be the applicant. Whoever wants to have an airline operate under as a Part 121 carrier, that the applicant is able to design, document, implement, and audit safety critical processes that do two things. So one, comply with regulations and safety standards. They want to make sure you're doing the right thing and you're doing it safely. And then two, manage hazard-related risks in your operating environment. So if you are operating in if any hazards occur, that you understand how to manage those hazards as well as mitigate them. So, and a lot of this is accomplished by having a safety program. A lot of the process requires safety standards, having an SMN, safety management system in place, having an audit, that sort of thing. That's the main thing of the whole certification process. Now, the purpose of the certification process is to determine whether an applicant is able to conduct business in a manner that complies with, like I said, all the regulations, safety standards, and allows you to manage the hazards, related risks in operating systems and the environment. This process is designed to preclude the certification of applicants who are unwilling or unable to comply with regulations or to conform to safe operating practices. So pretty much this process is designed to weed out or eliminate any applicants that do not meet these regulations, who cannot comply with safety standards, who are unable to conform to safe operating practices. That is the reason for the FAA's certification process, the pre-certification process. They have the pre-application checklist. There's 5 phases of the certification process. So you have pre-application, formal application, design, assessment, performance assessment, and administrative functions. After that, it's all consultations and then safety management system and safety programs. But the goal of all this is they want to weed out, if you're an airline and you don't have safe practices or systems in place, they're going to put you through this certification process and they're going to, hey, you don't make the cut. You do not qualify. This is what you need to do if you want to make the cut. They want to make sure every airline that's operating is safe, because if it's not, then it falls back on the FAA and stuff like that. They will not issue an air carrier certificate until a safety analysis and promotion division management is complete. This includes safety assurances, air carrier evaluation programs. All this has to be met in order for the FAA to issue an air carrier certification for Part 121. And that's the same for I dropped something. That's the same for Part 135 as well. There are certain safety standards that have to be met before the FAA can issue a Part 135 certificate. I think it's not a little bit lenient because it's it's unscheduled. So I think equipment might be different, things like that. But pretty much safety, that is the goal of the certification process, safety. So this week's discussion, it's going to be about what would you do if you were operating, what safety practices would you implement as a Part 121 carrier if you were looking to get your certification or if you were operating. As the discussion post will be based off of. If you have any questions, I'm here. Just let me know. You're doing, I think midterms are coming up, and I have to look at the syllabus. I don't have it in front of me right now, but we are likely to have another assignment come due. I believe it's this week. So stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, please let me know. I look forward to hearing from you guys. I am supposed to visit Danville this weekend, this Friday, Saturday, for I think an alumni ceremony. So I might see some faces on campus. I might stop by the flight center and say hi. If you recognize me, please say, hey, Chris, Mr. Walton, I'm in your class. And I was like, because I try. So if you have any questions, like I said, let me know. I like you guys. You guys are doing great in the course. Have a great day.